Tantra is an ancient spiritual tradition, began in India, probably before that in what we call the primordial tradition. You know, prior to the Tower of Babel and prior to the kind of breaking up into all these different cultures and religions and all that, there was a primordial tradition. So Tantra, actually it means thread. It's that thread of awareness. That thread that weaves your light body, that weaves all of reality. In the West now, Tantra, with our sensationalist perspective on reality, so many people think that Tantra is just this sexual titillation or something. Oh, I'm doing Tantra now. I'm cool. Oh, I'm a Tantric master. Which is another way of just trying to, suck in people. But anyway, Tantra is an extraordinary spiritual path. And in relation to the sexual teachings, actually, they do exist, but they are the final teaching. So in the ancient temples where Tantra was taught, Tantra, the priestesses actually were trained in all of these techniques for refining, like yoga, refining the physical body, for speaking, for singing, doing mantras, sacred syllables. This is all a part of Tantra. And they would teach all of this to the men, these different teachings, and particularly the embodiment of deity. So in the Tantric teaching, the deity is a symbol for your own enlightened essence. And it's a way, it's kind of an outward, again, metaphoric. I'm always bringing in metaphor and symbol. It's a way to concretize, in a certain sense, the already enlightened aspect of who you are. So there are these deities, these male and female, and sometimes animal-headed in Egypt or in Tibet, that on a deepest level just represent more subtle aspects of yourself. And so when you're in a tantric practice, you are given mantras, sacred syllables, seed syllables that actually, many people are familiar with Tara, the great savioress of Tibet. Her seed syllable, her vibration comes from the sound tam. So you would sound tam and transform, according to the Anu Yoga tradition, immediately into Tara, and you're holding the lotus flower in your hand, and the other hand is offering compassion. And you're saying her mantra, which is swirling around your heart. And the thing is, yes, this is Tara, but this is also you. And your energy and Tara's energy begin to blend. And so you become in touch with the more subtle vibrational aspects of not only the universe, but yourself, because actually you are the universe. And in front of you, everything you see is your mandala. So when you're standing at Tara and you're seeing this beautiful world of Tara, it starts to assist you in weaving this understanding of your world and your enlightened world, and that they can become one. So once again, when I go back to the sexual teachings on Tantra, Tantra includes these teachings because Tantra is about the union of opposites, of male and female, of dark and light, of day and night, of sun and moon. It's the union of these. So in the really the final tantric teachings, because the tantric texts were created actually for this time in history, for the darkest, most concrete, most material. And so how are we going to experience this union with divinity, or the union with the fullness of who we are, our rainbow bodies? How do we experience this? So we have these amazing material bodies. And so that when we go into sexual union itself, we are feeling on an extremely sensory, visceral level this bliss, this light, this connection, male, female, us and the world. We feel that in our bodies. That's why these teachings are given now, because we're in these material bodies, and they give one this direct experience of Shiva and Shakti, of union.